Hey, what's going on? Aaron Chen here. Hope you're doing well today. If you're watching this video right now, then you're probably one of my subscribers on my YouTube channel, or maybe you just found my video somewhere online, okay? And you're researching, how to be successful in online business, how to create some real results, all right? And I'm gonna share a story with you today that I think will really help you get to the next level, because man, I made this mistake so many times when I was building my business, and I've been online now for 9+ years, right? So I've been building businesses online, multiple different types of businesses over the last 9 years, and for the first 6, 7, 8 years, really struggled, didn't really know what I was doing, and I was making this one mistake that I'm going to talk about over the next few minutes, okay? And I'm going to give you a solution to it, and hopefully this is really going to help you to gain some traction in your business, right? So what am I talking about? Well, what tends to happen with entrepreneurs, right, or people that are trying to get into some sort of business, whether it's network marketing, maybe you want to do e-commerce, maybe you're trying to do a little bit of eBay, maybe you saw some affiliate marketing things online, maybe you're trying some sort of push button software or whatever it is, right? And you're trying to get in, maybe this is your first week, okay? And you're all excited and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna make some money, I'm gonna build a business, right? That's basically what happened to me. And my quick little story is that my dad actually introduced me to network marketing, and my first kind of foray into this whole business world, right, was going for a meeting with his sponsor explaining to me the whole network marketing, MLM, multi-level marketing business model, right? Explaining the product, and at that time it was herbal mushrooms. Yeah, believe it or not, I was marketing herbal mushrooms for about a year in my first year of doing this whole, network marketing business thing. And I was really excited, right? I didn't really know what to expect though, to be honest. I just went in there. I'd never heard of multi-level marketing before. I never realized that people could make so much money from it, right? And just was really, really excited. I knew it was going to be difficult, but I was just really excited, so I just kind of dove in head straight. And then after doing it for about 3 to 6 months, did pretty well, recruited like 20 people into the business, but that's not really enough to make that much money actually in network marketing. You have to build a really big organization, you got to fill both legs depending on what the compensation structure is, all that stuff, right? And then realize that it is actually not a great model if you do it offline. You need to be able to do it online and leverage, create leverage points in your business, recruit people from all over the world, not just from your city or town, right? And again, I started doing that, went online, did a lot of research, and then realized that it wasn't the right business model for me, okay? And so because I was online, I was able to find out that there were a lot of people all over the world making a lot of money using the internet, but not necessarily with network marketing or MLM. There was a lot of different types of industries. There was kind of hybrid models of network marketing. There was top tier sales, there was affiliate marketing, there was information product selling, just lots of different stuff, right? And so I dabbled in a lot of these kind of little things, right? And what would happen was I would join something for a little while, I would go through the training, and then I would implement it. And I thought I was doing the right thing, and I was implementing the stuff. So I was learning, I was analyzing, and I was implementing, right? And I was sort of going through that process over and over again, and I would get like little results. I would start generating traffic, for example. I would get my videos out there, I would get my landing page there, I would link my autoresponder to my landing page, and all that good stuff. I was building a list, right? I was emailing that list. Very few of them were opening my emails. I had no idea what I was doing. I was making more video, I was learning, stuff like that. And I was actually taking a lot of action, all right, because I was doing the business full time. I had quit my job at that point. I had a savings in the bank, and I was thinking to myself, look, I'm just gonna focus on this thing 100%, and I'll definitely gain some traction, right? So I was working on my business like 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, really intense, right? Because I wanted to make it happen. And by the way, for those of you who are not putting in that much that amount of time into your business, that's also probably why you're not doing that well. It's because you need to put time into the business, right? So I was putting a ton of time into the business, and I wasn't really getting the results that I wanted to. Now I was getting leads, things were set up properly, And I was getting like 10, 15, 20 leads a day, and I was making sales, but I wasn't in profit, and I still didn't really understand what I was doing, right? And then so after a few months goes by, and my results are kind of like, they're okay, they're not great, but they're like, so, right? I would see something in the corner of my eye, right? Someone would send me an email, because I was, at this point I was on maybe 10 or 15 different internet marketers lists. I was kind of, I had my eyes wide open, making sure I wasn't missing out on an opportunity. And then someone I kind of knew would send me some sort of, promotional email saying that, oh, there's this, new product launch, this new, whatever, top tier sales company launch, or like a new affiliate product launch, or this new training, blah, 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 like helping you to build your business or whatever, right? And I'd see it and I'd be like, oh, I need that, right? I need that, and I'll go buy it, okay? And I'd go focus on it, right? And so my attention, and this happened over and over and over and over and over again, right? And what I found was that before I gave something enough time for it to produce really, really good results, I would be off and on to the next project, okay? And instead of layering my strategies on top of one another, so basically instead of having your core sales funnel, everything working for you here, building a solid list for this business, right? And just layering strategy over strategy over strategy over strategy that leads into this business, right? Which is the way that you should be doing it. Instead of doing that, what I was doing was I was starting a business here, and then this, I do this for like 3 to 6 months, it wouldn't work. Then I'd start another business here, and the new business, I had to start from scratch, so my list had never seen this business before, and the strategy was completely different, and I had to change everything, right? So I wasn't really leveraging my success upon success. Instead of doing that, I was basically scrapping this one and then restarting here and trying to rebuild this using a completely different strategy, right? So it might have been, affiliate marketing one day, and then network marketing another day, and then e-commerce another day, and then selling physical t-shirts another day, and then building up Facebook websites to sell physical goods on them another day. Completely different strategies, right? Completely unrelated. So it was very difficult to take what I had already learned and then leverage it upon, into the new thing. And if I had done that, it would have been a lot better, okay? And then buying this push button software here, which was a completely different strategy, some sort of system where you push your button, blah, 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 all that bullshit basically, right? Which doesn't work, okay? And so I think a lot of that had a lot to do with why it took me so long to finally figure this whole thing out, right? And what that's called, and you may have heard this before, it's called shiny ball syndrome, right? Shiny ball syndrome. I've spoken about this like really, really early on. But shiny ball syndrome might be a huge reason why you're not doing that well in your business, okay? And I suffered from it for a long time. I suffered from it for probably about 6 years, solid 6 years, okay? And it wasn't until like year 7 or year 8 where I was like, okay, I need to like focus and figure this thing out and stop jumping, from business to business, opportunity to opportunity, different complete business model to complete different business model, right? And when I finally realized what I had to do, okay, this was like about year 6 roughly, when I finally realized that, okay, what I gotta do is I basically need to focus on one thing, one business model. And the business model that I chose was affiliate marketing, because I thought, okay, this is the easiest business model, right? Because all I have to focus on is learn one skill, which is basically how to become a really great marketer. That's it. I have to understand how to capture traffic. I have to understand how to generate that traffic in the first place, and I need to understand how to build a relationship with those leads so that they know, like, and trust me and buy my products. Now, I'm not going to focus on building products yet, because that's a waste of time, honestly. That takes up a lot of time. If you have to build a product, first of all, you have to gain all the knowledge. You have to build the product, you have to set up your sales funnels, you have to set up your back end, you have to do all the payment processing, the banking and all that stuff, right? I didn't want to focus on that. Product creation, it takes too long, right? So what's the easiest? It's just resell other people's products, become a great marketer, and that's it, right? So I thought, okay, this is a good business model. I've made a bit of money from it before. I'm really going to focus on it, and then I'm going to get a good product. I'm going to find a really, really good product, and then I'm just going to focus on my marketing skill set. That's it, okay? That was year 6 roughly, right? And when I did that, and I said, okay, and I'm just gonna market this one product day in and day out, and I'm just gonna focus on traffic gen, that's it. And if I do decide to invest in other programs, they have to be related to this deal right here, and it has to be other lead generation strategies or conversion strategies which layer my skill sets on top so that it benefits this deal right here, not anything else. Does that make sense, right? Now, it took me a while, okay? Because if you think about it, right, I did say that I didn't really figure it out until year 8 of building a business, right? Well, it took me 2 whole years basically to hunker down and focus and get everything in place, right? So year 6, I go out there, I go looking for a program, find a program. I'm like, okay, this is where I'm gonna call, these are the products I'm gonna market. I'm gonna call this home. So I invested a lot of money in that, okay? Then I slowly invested in traffic, building up my business, building up leverage, all that kind of stuff. And it was okay, you know, it wasn't super good, but at least I was very, very focused, okay? And then it wasn't until year 7, you know, 7-ish, where I really decided to flip over to YouTube traffic, right? I decided, okay, screw this whole solo ad traffic, buying traffic from a third-party vendor, you know, from traffic, you know, brokers and stuff like that. I'm not going to do that anymore. I don't till today, right? I'm going to focus on generating traffic, creating my own traffic, siphoning my traffic from a particular source, and I'm just going to get really good at it, okay? So year 7, I did that. I did that for a whole year, all right? We're coming to year 8, and then that's when I started to have tremendous success, and that's when I started to, you know, sell products on a regular basis, okay? You know, I started profiting in my business every single month, not just, you know, 1 month here, you know, month 1, and then, you know, negative profit from month 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a little bit of profit in month 6. No. It was like profit every single month. And then when I did something, when I sent out an email, I knew that I was gonna make some sales, okay? I'd either make 1 sale or I might make 5 sales. But I knew that if I sent out an email, it was going to get a very specific response, okay? I also knew that if I continued generating this kind of traffic, that I could roughly see, you know, 1 to 5, 6, 7 sales a day, every day, okay? But it took me a while to do that, right? And then it got to a stage where I was like, okay, I know now that what I have to do is I got to keep doing what I'm doing, and I have to increase the amount of traffic that I'm getting into my front door. People that are seeing my front door every single day, right? So then I started investing in courses that taught me how to get more traffic in the door, okay? And, you know, that's what I'm still focusing on now, all right? And then other conversion strategies that improve how many people actually buy my product. But the product, the whole sales funnel on that product, that didn't change. All it did was I improved it, but the whole thing just remained the same, pretty much. I was just making it better. I was upgrading it. Version 2.0, version 3.0, version 4.0. But the whole thing pretty much stayed the same. I didn't change my business model or anything, okay? So then, and only then, was I really able to create something that was, you know, now creating tremendous profit for me. But it took a long time for me to figure out, okay? And so what's the point of this video? The point of this video, guys, is that you want to stop chasing shiny balls, okay? If you're somebody out there who is buying stuff, you know, you're investing 20 bucks here, 50 bucks there, 100 bucks there, 500 bucks there, 1,000 bucks there, 1,000 bucks there, that kind of thing, but you're moving from one deal to another deal to another deal to another deal because you think that it has everything to do with the deal, okay, or the business opportunity or the MLM or the affiliate product that you're marketing. It has nothing to do with that. Okay, it has everything to do with you, your marketing skill set, how much you're investing in your one deal, okay, how good of a marketer you are, and whether you're layering your skills upon skills upon skills upon skills to feed into this one deal. Okay, it's not about finding the best deal because there's no such thing as the best deal. All right, it's about understanding what you think you should be going after, focusing on that. So whether it's MLM, network marketing, whether it's affiliate marketing, whether it's top tier sales, whether it's selling your own digital products, whether it's doing eBay, okay? And once you've decided on that one thing, it's about understanding how to build a sales funnel around that one thing and about getting as much traffic to see that one thing as possible, and then improving your sales funnel conversion rates so that you improve the amount of, your percentage of people that are actually buying your products when they see it. That's it. Okay? So if you're jumping from deal to 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 right? Because you're chasing that shiny ball, that's your biggest problem. Okay? And listen, if you're struggling from that right now, I completely understand, because that's exactly my problem. I went through that as well. All right? So listen, I hope that helps you. Okay? I just really wanted to tell you that story because it's something that every single, entrepreneur, every single person that starts business, they struggle from that. All right? I struggled from it. You're going to struggle from it as well. But just understand that it's not about the deal. Okay? There's no such thing. It's about how much focus you put in one thing and how much leverage and knowledge and education you're investing in yourself to create and make that one thing better and better and better and better. That's it. If you keep moving every month or every 2 months or every 3 months or every week, like some people do, into a new deal, just like I did when I first started my online career, you're not going to make any money. I promise you that. Okay? I promise you that. So listen, I want to hear from you. How many of you know what I'm talking about? Let me know in the comments below. How many of you have actually been struggling with this, right? How many of you have bought a program, tried it out for 1 week, and then said, this thing doesn't work. This doesn't work at all. This is a scam. It's not working. But you haven't actually even given it a year of your time, all right? If you haven't been building something, one thing, for at least a year, you're not gonna make any money from it anyway, okay? If you're trying something out for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1-2 months, it's not enough time. You have to give things enough time. But remember, you got to be taking a lot of action on it as well. Okay, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Listen, if you got some value from this video today, I would really appreciate some thumbs up from you guys, okay? And listen, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired and you're saying, Aaron, that really makes sense. I'm ready to go. I want to figure this whole thing out. I want to focus on one thing only, and I want to learn how to do it. I want to figure out how you did it as well. Then I want to show you exactly what I did, if you're interested. Okay, so if you're interested in doing that, all you have to do is click on the link right below this video, enter your best email address, and I'm going to show you on the next page the actual program that showed me a lot of these marketing skills. Okay, check it out. If you're interested, get in. If you're not, if it doesn't work for you, hey, no problems. But I'm still gonna send you some training, okay, that's gonna teach you how I learned to flip the switch and go from 8 years of failure to 1.5 years of tremendous success. And I want to show you how to do that, because it's pretty damn cool when you know how to do this stuff, okay? And it's not that difficult. You just need someone to show you how to do it, okay? So listen, I hope you enjoyed this video. My name's Aaron Chen. All the best. Speak to you really soon. Make sure you focus on the right things, all right? Take care and speak to you soon. Bye.